Hello and welcome to the Meat Around the World show. Today out of Cabo Pulmo here on the Baja California.
Today we're taking you whale watching. Best ever whale watching tour in our opinion in San Ignacio. And we'll be making a few stops before then down the Baja Norte to Baja Los Angeles where we celebrate Zoe's second birthday and to Guerrero Negro where we've been camping near a colony of sea lions. So do stay tuned for that.
And in our food section, we're gonna cook up a whole chicken in the Dutch oven. We're gonna prepare the whole meal with everything in one pan. So stay tuned for that and we'll get right to it. Whole chicken today in the Dutch oven. And it looks a little yellowish. That comes from the corn that the Mexicans feed their chicken, and that's a good thing. And it says here, zero hormonas. Very important, even in the States. You want to buy the no hormone chicken because they just taste so much better. All right, let's open it up. Now, I gotta show you this. Here in Mexico, they also deliver the liver and everything with the chicken. So, yeah, I might have it for breakfast with egg. Okay, let's clean it up a little bit. And even without the hormones, it's a decent size, right? Okie dokie. Still wants to fly. Alright, now what I usually do is trim it a little bit. Sometimes it has a bit too much like of the skin left here, you know, just a little bit. Yep, not gonna have that for breakfast. and here too. Then we'll put a bunch of seasoning on it and let it marinate for a few hours before we cook it up in the Dutch oven. With everything else, by the way. We're gonna put peppers, tomatoes, potatoes, and make a nice gravy, onions. Oh, beautiful. Okay, here's a little trick. If you want the skin to be crispy, and you know in the Dutch oven it's kind of hard to get it crispy anyway, but if you want to put it on a rotisserie and you want that crispy skin, you want to loosen up the skin from the meat here and then throw a bit of like this and then throw a bit of salt in it so the skin would dry out a little bit and that would help make it all very crispy. I'll do it anyway, see what happens, because I'm gonna sear it real good on either side, and and then let it cook for about almost an hour. A little bit here around the thighs. I love chicken thighs. Yep. And on this side, and we are done. There you go. Yep. I'm gonna take the salt. Rub it in. This side too. And a little bit on the outside. Maybe I'll go fishing later. Yeah. It was windy for about 2 days here. And today it's super calm. Choose garlic powder because I want to keep it as dry as possible, and always don't forget to put some seasoning the inside. Oh yeah. Yesterday I would have had to season here in order for it to reach the chicken. Okay, so that's garlic powder. Then paprika gives it a nice color. Oh, look at it. Beautiful. can be generous with paprika. Really nice. I would also add a little bit of curry. Not much. Just a little sprinkling here. This is thyme. I like thyme, especially on chicken. Under the armpits here. Right. Now, a little bit of chili flakes. I like it a little spicy, although, you know, can't make it too spicy because of Zoe. And as always, you've guessed it, pepper. Alright, now I'm gonna cook up this bird in about 6 or 7 hours. You can marinate it overnight, whatever. Just make sure you don't cover it up with cling wrap or something. Just want to leave it like that in the fridge so the skin can dry out and give us a nice crispy chicken eventually. All right, well, we'll see you at the fireplace later. Ciao for now.
Leaving those hot springs in Puertecitos, we were back on the road again, on our way to Bahia Los Angeles, passing through the frequent military checkpoints and camping on beautiful beaches along the way. Our base in Bahia Los Angeles was at Campo Archulán. Situated directly on the beach and with hot showers, this eco campsite is to this day one of our favourites. Not only for its amenities, but for the fantastic people we met there. We hung out with locals, met many other travellers, and even a family from Switzerland. It appeared that this is where our fellow travellers have been hiding. Richie tried his luck again with fishing, and even Zoe had her turn. Of course he didn't catch any, but our new friends did. Some awesome halibut. They had pity on us and shared their catch of the day all weekend. At least Richie knows how to fillet a fish. Our beautiful Zoe has turned 2. She got a bunch of new books and a London double-decker bus. We made her a strawberry shortcake in our Dutch oven and we're delighted to share the birthday cake with our Swiss travelling friends.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zoe. Happy birthday to you. Now blow the candle.
It's already out. We had a lot of fun over those 4 days and will keep Bahia Los Angeles close to our hearts. It was time to move on though, and we made our way to Guerrero Negro. We'd heard about a sea lion colony near a lighthouse just north of town, so we put Silver Skin in 4 low and took on the challenge of those sandy dirt roads. Finding our first 3-while camp on the Baja was totally worth it, because the next morning we took a short walk over the cliffs of the coast and had the entire sea lion colony to ourselves. Guerrero Negro. Initially we wanted to book a whale watching tour here, but someone had recommended to do it in the Laguna de San Ignacio, so we ran a few errands instead, such as shopping, washing, and a long overdue haircut for Richie.
Turn around! Best haircut ever!
I know.
We crossed into Baja Sur and drove an hour further south into San Ignacio, an oasis in the middle of a desert. And what an oasis this campsite was!
Hey, here you go. Cheers.
Baja!
Life is good, huh?
After dinner, we took a stroll into the old town, visiting the central plaza and its beautiful colonial church, the Misión San Ignacio de Cadacaman, which was completed back in 1786. So we had fun riding this motorbike, and the Baja 1000 stopped for a little sightseeing too. Just kidding. The next morning we booked our tickets for a whale watching tour. But let's see to our chicken first.
All right, let's meet again. It's now about 7-8 hours later, and the bird has been marinated, and we will cook it up now. All right, first up, a little bit of vegetable oil, and now hear that? Sounds good, right? Smells so good. Let's have a peek. That smells awesome. Flip the bird. Look, wat je was erin is. Wat je maar look. Kom negen. Kom te meer. Kom te meer. Oké, in loggen. Wow, chicken. Once we seared the bird on both sides. Oh, look at it. Oh, nice. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have the breast side up and actually chop some vegetable in. Onion, just put them here. Now, potato, pepper, tomato, and more peppers. Some chicken stock here. Add that. and white wine. All we gotta do now is add water from time to time and let it simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, thereabouts. All right, catch you later. Add some coals on the top. All that's left to do, put a little bit of water so it doesn't run dry.
While our chicken is cooking, we'll take you whale watching, driving the bumpy road out to the Laguna de San Ignacio. The tour we booked took place the following morning, so we decided to stay on their beautiful campsite and make the most of the area. We took a long walk along the beach and found the carcass of a turtle and some whale bones, perfect toys for our pebbles. Richie and Zoe had another go at fishing, and our sunset walk back to camp was stunning. We stumbled across these guys too, ospreys, aka fish eagles. Now we know who took all the fish this evening. After a hearty breakfast and some information about our tour, we fastened our life jackets, hopped on the boat and set sail for a magnificent and most memorable whale watching experience.
Wow. Here, look at it. Wow. Look. Woo! That's great!
The grey whales typically bring up their offspring here between December and April, before heading back to Alaska for the summer. So one can definitely conclude that they are Mexican.
Wow. Got it. Woo! Wow! Wow! That's so cool. Woo! Whoa! I went straight in my camera. Oh well. Man, look at that. I mean, woo! So.
What an amazing tour it was. We would highly recommend driving down to San Ignacio and taking a tour with Kuiima. Everything was perfectly organised, down to a T. And check out the goodbye tailfin in the sky. We definitely had a whale of a time.
So weren't those grey whales amazing?
Fantastic.
Oh my goodness, that gave me goosebumps.
Best
just
whale watch
watching it again.
ever. I mean,
yep. So friendly.
Oh yeah.
A once in a lifetime experience for sure.
Yeah. Come to Baja. Baja's great for wildlife, sea life, everything. It's just and the weather is like always beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, always.
What more do you want?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, let's dig into this chicken.
Yeah. Okay. I can't wait. I'm so hungry. It's not even funny.
As always, it smells amazing.
Man. Oh, good.
Oh, that's delicious.
That's just perfect.
Yeah.
Fall off the bone.
Yep.
Cayenne chicken. Oh. That's so good.
There's corn-fed
Yep.
chickens in Mexico.
Can't beat it.
You can't.
No. So,
Yeah.
do we have any news?
Well,
I got, the biggest news of today. I got a fish.
woohoo! His first one in 2 months. 2 months, guys.
Don't say that out loud. I caught a fish, that size fish. I didn't have my camera. I was like all the way down there. I was just walking for about an hour, just trying to catch fish, went for a swim. And then all of a sudden, I saw this trumpet fish. And I was just casting, and then I got a fish. And I thought, oh, that's a trumpet fish. But actually, it was a different one. It was a whitey. That's what they call it here. A white fish, looked like a red snapper, but all white, and it was about that size, and didn't have a camera, and I just, I released it again because, we have chicken today, and it was not a huge fish, so I figured, I'll see him later when we go snorkeling up there, but I caught a fish.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
So we're doing our second loop around the Cape here, the Southern Cape of Baja. Our first loop was with some friends.
We had visitors from Switzerland.
First time in 14 months.
In ages, that was awesome. So that's coming up in a future video, so stay tuned for that. And we're heading back towards La Paz because we need to sort out our tip permit, which got us into a heck lot of trouble in the first place at the border. At the U.S.-Mexico border.
Yep, so we need to still figure out if we can get to the mainland in Mexico. So that's coming up in a few weeks' time. And speaking of which, documents and all.
We finally got our visa extension granted. So the letters come through. We can stay in the U.S. After all that, but they didn't even talk to one another. So it's like
crazy.
Two different offices in the same company. It's like crazy. Homeland Security, that is,
They don't know that we were locked up.
So what good is that now? Thank you.
Anyway, we've moved on. We're enjoying Mexico very much. I shall see in
as
future
you can
videos.
See. And any other news?
Oh, the drone you need to mention.
Oh yeah, last video you saw the drone. It's a bit of a sad story. I just managed to get it to crash landed into the Sea Cortez. Well, I crash landed it a few times over those almost 4 years I had it, but this time that was fatal.
It was.
Yep. And yeah, the sensors didn't pick up the calm water and wasn't calibrated properly, I guess, so it lost a little bit of height and just boom was, yeah, hit the water. Yeah, gonna see whether where I'm gonna buy a new one, and yeah, but I think I want one because that footage of a drone, you can't replace that, right? So, what's up? What's up?
Queen. She wants
queen.
to play queens. We've literally just made this crown in like 2 minutes. Collaged. So, again, thanks for watching all our videos.
Thank you very much for watching.
And for your comments that you're writing. It really does support us.
Yep. And
if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much, and we'll meet you around the world.
Around the world. Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye, Zoe.
Queen Zoe. Queen Zoe.
Oh, yeah.